Hey everyone, this is Armored, and today I'm gonna be covering a war from region 768. And right now you all can see Mr. 857, then you got Mr. Rogue, and obviously you can see Mr. Gumoo here as well. So these guys have been at each other's throat for quite a while, and they have been having a back and forth fight for quite a while. So what is the context of the complete fight? I recommend watching the pinned comment in the section below, where you all can see the primary stamp, the timelines, where you can jump to different parts of the battle, and of course here you can understand why these guys are fighting. So here Mr. NTF has ported in to help out his friends from SSI, and a couple of players from SSI are actually already here in the region. So to establish the context, I will later on explain which alliances are here. So right now you can see VWA Alliance, which is being backed by SSI, which is connected to the middle as well. Then the Alliance WRFE, then you got Alliance DHXZ. So these are the three primary alliances which are connected to the middle. And then you got the Alliance Gaia Alliance, right? So in Gaia Alliance you can see Mr. Gumoo, and then you can see Mr. Rogue. So I did actually at the start of the fight ask Mr. Rogue what has happened, and he said he has no idea. So it is just like I asked for the Mr. Rogue what was for dinner tonight, but even after eating that he says I do not know. So here is Mr. Rogue. If you remove the A from Alliance Gaia at the end, I know you all can very much understand. The name is very delicious. So here you can see Mr. NTF, he actually tried to fight Mr. Gumoo and Mr. Rogue as well. So yeah, just one thing that I observed from Mr. NTF throughout the course of these fights was that he refrained from joining any rally, and he did not join any tower battle as well. So the only thing that he was actually doing was field fighting, and that was it. And here you can see Mr. 857, as soon as he came out, Mr. Gumoo and Mr. Rognaldo, they instantly swarmed them down. And here, meanwhile, Mr. Gumoo was taking care of 857 and his squads. Mr. Rogue, and along with his friend, they swarmed down Mr. 857's ready, right? So this was a great diversion created, whereby one engaged the enemy and their squads, and the other team, like the other strong player, he cut off the complete rally, swarming it down. So obviously the rally cannot keep going unless it is reinforced, it is filled up. So these were back and forth battles in the initial phase of the battle, but if you want to understand the relationship between SSI and a rogue, maybe ROK, so you can see once upon a time I talked to my niece, and she told me that her mother told her, okay, wait for that stupid joke. So here is Mr. Gumoo, he's rallying with a Rubina, and he got a Daryl alongside him. So if in case anybody decides to swarm him, the Daryl can dish out an insane damage. And along with that, they are swarming him, right? So Mr. Gumoo's strategy along with Mr. Rogue. So rally followed by a swarm with the 9 or 10 strong squads. So on the backline, Mr. NTF was trying to create trouble for anybody reinforcing the rally, so that at least failed for the time being. So yeah, coming back to what I was told. So yeah, she told me that her mother told her, for example, if a new gift is given which is useless, she is going to burn it down. So my niece said, okay mother, next time I'm going to give you candles. So this is the love and hate relationship between ROK and SSI. In all honesty, these two teams just do not like each other. They are always fighting each other in the higher tiers, maybe the Genesis War, Archipelago Raid, Island Raid, it could be anything. So I did actually go and check out the message boards. Nothing special was there, just your standard messages from Team Gaia, and the same Gaia. So from team Gaia, nothing special, and the same from team VWA, nothing special. So just a couple of standard messages which every team has. So this was the initial battles. Let's go and jump to the next set of battles. So how I came to know about the fight is pretty interesting. So Mr. Eram Limp, I do not know, Eram Lip, right? So he told me that he was going through the leaderboards and he saw Mr. 857, Mr. Gumoo and Mr. Rogue in the same region. So he said, I understood that something special is going on. So this is something that can be utilized by other alliances as well. So a couple of seconds later, Mr. Gumoo, he again rallied Mr. 857's tower, but by that time a number of people from SSI had actually ported in to try and help out in this particular regional war. I need to appreciate the strength of Mr. 857's garrison, which is Ethan, and then he was using a Lewis with the skin, and Mr. Gumoo was swarming him alongside Mr. Rogue as well. So the constant swarms alongside the constant swarms from Mr. Gumoo, and then on top from Mr. Rognaldo as well, right? But Mr. 857, his beast, I believe, is insane. Like the battle reports that I saw, the one thing that he had actual advantage over Mr. Rogue and at the same time Mr. Gumoo as well was his beast. His beasts are having OC fragments. So the OC chips are similar to superb fragments. So if you actually check out your beast chips, so the special legendary chips, right? So the legendary chips, they are quite similar to, so they have two types of chips, right? The beasts have two types of chip. So one chip is like the standard legendary armament, you can say, and the other one is called the OC. What I want to say is OC chips, right? So the OC chips they are the equivalent of superb armaments. So here you can see a huge battle was being fought in the middle. Lot of squads were deployed. So obviously everybody knows when Ethan is in the garrison, it is very difficult to actually swarm him since he increases the skill damage of area-based skills. So he himself is a area-based skill damage, and then on top of that you have Mr. Lewis, who is increasing the skill damage and who is also dealing a circular area damage through his first skill, right? So these guys are just filling each other hospital right now at the moment, and you can see a lot of whales are present right now. So Mr. Rogue, Mr. Gumoo constantly went back, came back, and they again started swarming the tower. So this is the same guy that we actually burned yesterday in Genesis War. He tried to be a cocky player. He ported forward while his battle fever was activated. So we've burned him twice, but as soon as the third rally came, he decided to shield up, and if he had not done that, he would have been actually burned quite easily by us. But yeah, he was definitely quite strong for Genesis War, which was in our region. We were 2 versus 1, and that is one of the reasons that we actually lost. So after a little while, these guys decided to switch up. The tower was being built a little bit away from the main battle, the tower battle that we just saw. So again, a tower was being constructed by Mr. Gumoo and Mr. Rogue. 857 did actually port in near to it, so as to put a stop to this tower building, but all the other players, they did not port in quite near to it. So yeah, obviously Mr. 857 decided to rally it using a Robina and a chassis this time. Usually I see Mr. 857 is a big fan of Daryl, probably due to his first skill and probably due to Robina plus Daryl being a very great combination for anti-swarm, right? So you can see a lot of people have actually ported in to help out almost 7-8 players helping out Mr. Rogue and then Mr. Gumoo as well. At this point, Mr. Iramlip, he said that do give a shout out to him. So yeah, a big shout out to Mr. Iramlip and his team in region 493, team OVR. Pretty decent alliance if you all want to have a look. With a 223,000 gold vault, they should give me about 23,000 loan free, similar to Diet Coke, which claims that it is sugar free, right? So they can give a loan free gold to me. Yeah, so here you can see the battle report, quite close in terms of number, but here's the big difference maker. Mr. 857, he is already having OC chips to 3 stars, and the moment they are leveled up to level 5, it will be even much more insane, right? And the bigger damage that he has done is through his base. So right now that might seem a little bit less, but later on in the rallies that I will be showing you, you all can develop an understanding that this guy has an insane beast power right now. And similar to that, his vehicles are much better in comparison. So his infantry squad attack and infantry squad defense. So these two are only left. So 3 more upgrades and his vehicles will be maxed out. At this point, I believe I might not be wrong in saying that Mr. 857 is probably the top 5 strongest players in the game. So apparently Mr. Toto, he has also ported in to help out his friends in this war. Here is Mr. Toto. 1, 2, 3, and now he has added a 5, so he's 1, 2, 3, and 4, and a 5. So I believe the 5 is the 5th account owner. Before that, it used to be only 1 owner, so he made it 1. So the next owner made it Toto 1, 2. The 3rd owner made it 1, 2, 3. The 4th owner made it 1, 2, 3, 4. The last owner has made it 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So after that, a rally was launched by Mr. 857 again using a Rubina, and this time he was using a Daryl. So a change of squads this time to prevent the anti-swarm capabilities of Mr. Gumoo. Then you got Mr. Sky, and then on top of that you got Mr. Rogue as well. But yeah, the intention was to take out this tower. A lot of people were interested why they were fighting. So yeah, this is the main reason that this video was made, and I actually forgot during the course of this video up to this point that why they were fighting. So let me tell you that from what I know, ROK Gumoo, or Mr. Gumoo, had established, and his friends had established a place for themselves in this particular region. They had built up 2 alliances, right? And since they wanted to come here, and it was region locked or something like that, I'm not sure, but now they came here and they started to build towards the metro. So VWA apparently called SSI for help, and that was the primary reason for this fight to actually happen. Or the second version is that the moment Mr. Gumoo decided to build up, so Mr. 857 decided to intervene and help out the region. So apparently right now this region is divided into 2 alliances. So we got VWA and WFRE who are on one side, and then you got BICY, and then you got the GA alliance on the other side who are together. So it is a 2 versus 2 in the region right now. So yeah, this is the main garrison report that I will show you later on. This was an insane battle, right? So they kept swarming it again and again, Mr. Rogue and Mr. Gumoo, and a Chasey and a Felix rally by Mr. Rogue was the main rally that was being run. So you had Mr. Toto and Mr. 857 constantly filling up the tower, sending squads, and similarly the same thing was being done by Mr. Very Hard Blade, Mr. Soft Blade, just beside the tower he is sitting. You all can see him and a couple of other friends. So here Mr. NTF, like I said earlier, you will see he will deploy his squads. He will come out for 1 or 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 and 5, and the moment someone starts hitting him, he would go back inside. I'm not calling him out, I'm not trying to disrespect him, but I'm just pointing out the observation that I actually had. So he will always deploy 5 squads. So this was my observation. I did not see him in. So this is the first time that he is going inside the tower. So he finally decides to step up. And a second one, right? So just before that, he would always deploy his squads. So this is a welcome change, right? So 857 has insane beast. I will show you the report a little bit later on, and him together with Mr. Toto. So they have 1.6 billion might, and combined they have 6 billion kill points, which is insane if you think about it. And if you go by Mr. Rogue and Mr. Gumoo, then they have like 1.2 billion might together if you can join it, and their kill points are roughly about the same as Mr. Toto and Mr. 857. So Gumoo has about 3.6 or maybe 3.7 billion kill points. Rogue has about 3 billion kill points. So in terms of the might, they are a little bit far apart, but in terms of the kill points, all these 4 guys are huge beasts, insanely strong, all of them. So now you can see a lot of whales have started to port in to help out SSI. You got Mr. Virus, then you got another 350 million whale right on top of it. And then you got like 2 people who are constantly swarming them, like Mr. Gumoo and you got Mr. Rogue. As soon as their squads actually died, they would go back, refill it, and come back and swarm again. Like, this is something none of us can at least imagine. So now you got a lot of whales who have actually ported in. We have a 350 million might whale who has actually come along, then a 160 million might player. Another guy has also ported in. So 857 definitely has a very strong set of Garrison hero. Not only Garrison hero, but his beasts are insanely strong too. As you have seen, he has OC chips on like 3-star and 4-star already on his beast, and more than likely he will be able to max them out in this current of exploration event. This is what I believe, and this is my understanding. This guy has been spending a ton on his account, and right now Mr. Rogue and Mr. Gumoo both of them are actually swarming. So this is the way for these whales to go. The tower alone will never fall as long as these guys can keep reinforcing it. But yes, as long as you have about 10 squads which are as strong as like Mr. Gumoo's and then Mr. Rogue's, then obviously they can take it apart. But if any other player is there, I do not think they can do it. The same thing can be done by Mr. Toto and 857 to the other team as well. But yeah, they are definitely lacking in firepower right now, and the damage on this tower is going to be huge. Very insane, right? They have Marco, which is constantly debuffing. Then you've got Claude LeBlanc, who is not only debuffing, he's buffing up his heroes as well. So big war, big war right now is happening in region 786. All the strong whales, they are there. But look at the hold from 857 in his tower. Like, it comes down a lot, sort of about to fall, and then instantly it goes back up. So yeah, this speaks volumes about these guys. And this is Mr. NTF, who comes out for 1 second, deploys all his 5 squads, and then goes back inside in field battles. So he is avoiding the garrison or the siege. I do not know why. He can maybe explain better. So it is only 857, and mostly Mr. Toto and then this guy who was with, like, we actually burned him yesterday. He decided to be a smart ass, and he ported forward, and we obliged with him. We spammed him with one soldier attacks, and then we actually burned him in Genesis War not only once but twice, and eventually he had to cover up, like, shield up, and he had actually ported forward with the shield on. So we made sure that this guy pays. So if you have not checked it out, do check it out. It was a great, like, you can say an activity which can be used by many players. Like, you can actually spam single hero attacks on an individual, on an headquarter, and force it to not port. So this is one of the best strategies, like a very, very old strategy, right? So the chassis of Mr. Rogue, his Felix, Chasey and Felix is insane, right? They are holding on, and obviously they are doing a huge amount of damage. For example, they are taking about 6,000, sometimes up to 11,000 damage. But the damage that 857 is taking per basic attack is around 11,000. And then it goes up to 23,000 sometimes, 17,000 sometimes. Obviously, yeah, this is after a skill has been cast by Felix and Chasey. So the damage goes up. So look at Mr. 857 and Rogue. They just swarm the tower, reset, and then swarm the tower again. Like this is fucking insane. So now Mr. 857 has actually launched a counter rally, and it is going up against Mr. Rogue's rally. And on the backline, they are trying to take out all the reinforcements that are trying to come in against this tower. So the rally has been cancelled. Probably they're gonna reset the rally and then go again. Let's see what they actually decide to do. As for this side of the battle, this tower has been like, I do not understand why they are going towards this side. Are they trying to actually go and burn their fort? But even if they actually do that, they have another fort here. So not sure what is the purpose of like building here. Maybe you can build up to the Metropolitan. Only one day left, and maybe by tomorrow you might be able to take it out. Lot of losses on Mr. Toto. He was 842 million. He's down to 827. So Mr. 857 was 800 million plus. He's down to 788. So Mr. Rogue was 550. He's down to 538. And Mr. Gumoo, he is absolutely at the same place, around 560, and he is at the same place right now. So let's check out the report that I asked for Mr. Rogue. Holy hell, look at these guys. 20 million against 32 million. Obviously, the armaments are maxed out on both sides, but I believe the Mai Shiranui armaments, they would have done a little bit better damage, but I think at that time Mr. Rogue was not playing the game, so probably he is not having those armaments. But yes, vehicle wise, as I said earlier, like infantry, squad attack, and defense is what is left for Mr. 857. As for Rogue, he is a comparatively newer account to Mr. 857. The previous owner was Teddy Boy from the HX, who was an insanely strong player himself, right? So yeah, the beast damage is the biggest difference maker. So he's using a pangolin, and on top of that, he's using the blue whale type thingy. I do not know what is her name, so whatever. And then you got the fiery horse and the undead bull. So the OC chips, and Mr. Rogue has standard chips, right? So this is the main difference maker between the two. So OC chips on all his frontline hero, probably the undead bull or the pangolin. He's using the pangolin, I believe, yeah. So for the pangolin, he got the OC chips. So this is the bigger difference maker. So you got 760k deaths as compared to 725k deaths, 589k heavily wounded in comparison to 1.8 million. Holy shit. So the counter rally was doing a lot of work, yeah. So this is where the main heavily wounded came in from. So overall, the trade has been quite equal, especially thanks to the counter rally, yes. So another try by Mr. Gumoo using his Rubina and Daryl again against the Ethan and Lewis. Yeah. So they got Ethan and Lewis still in the garrison, and then a lot of people are actually swarming right now. You got Mr. Toto, who is actually coming out of his base to fight all the squads that are coming in to swarm, especially from Mr. Gumoo and all the other associates. So the moment they come near the tower, they are not actually allowing them to swarm tower right now. So this rally was, I believe, one of the shortest rallies thus far. No refills. Does not seem like the rally was even filled up. So here you got Mr. Toto, who is swarming Mr. Aziz. Mr. Rogue is potentially away from keyboard. Good job, Mr. Rogue. Okay, so Mr. Rogue has actually woken up. He has woken up from his deep sleep. So you got Mr. 857, who is also marching in. And then you got Mr. Gumoo, who is confronting the squads of 857, which have come in. So it has become basically a 1 versus 1 at this point. So the Ethan is getting swarmed the fuck down. So Ethan and Lewis for Mr. Gumoo as well. So the choice of squad. So Chasey was the choice of Mr. Gumoo to swarm down as the first squad of Mr. 857. So the Chasey goes down. The Chasey is basically paired up with a Bianca. So this is a nice choice, giving the Chasey speed as well as tankiness, thanks to the shields and every other buff that Bianca gives in the battlefield. So Mr. 857 is using a Stella along with a Miyamoto, right? So this is another unique pair. Then he got Marco and Claude LeBlanc. I think it is one of the most annoying pairs in the game right now. Marco and Claude LeBlanc. Like, if you try to actually hit it, you are getting your own squads debuffed, and if you actually do not swarm it down, then it is debuffing your squads, making them weaker. So this is one of the most difficult squads to actually play against. Like, the decision to be made is very difficult. What you want to do with it? Let it live, or do you want to kill it at the start? So this is the scene dilemma in the battlefield. So Mr. Toto is using Void Warden. Finally, Void Warden makes an appearance. So it is Void Warden along with an Eileen, right? You might not be able to see, but I have actually been able to spot it. So we got a lot of people actually using Eileen in the battlefield along with the Claude. What the hell? What the fuck, boys? So here Mr. Toto is using... So I do believe this new hero, especially the Void Warden, it is going to be insane, especially in the field battle. The squad attack, infantry squad attack, 60%. And then you got Miss Eileen giving additional stats, especially the area damage. That skill is insane, right? So Eileen, despite being a new hero, is already being favored, especially when you pair it up with Void Warden. So you get your squad attack 35% and then a 20% from his second attacks, right? So that is an increase of 55% squad attack. And then when you are pairing it up with, let's say, someone like Void Warden, so you have a fucking 115% infantry squad attack increase in the field battle. And then on top of that, you have an area damage thanks to Eileen, and then Mr. Void Warden himself is very difficult to swarm down. Not only in the field battle, but also in the garrison. So this is an insane pair. So for all infantry heroes, this is something you should aim for getting for yourselves. We got Mr. Toto, who is getting absolutely ham right now. I do not know why Mr. Rogue is standing here. He goes to sleep, then come back, wakes up. Like, you know, you have an old grandpa. I will show you the video as well, right? So he goes to sleep, then if something happens, and then he blames it onto you. The old grandpa Rogue is actually sleeping right now in the middle of the battlefield. So now we got finally some action from SSI. Mr. 857 has definitely decided to rally the tower, which is being held by Mr. Rogue right now, using a Rubina and a chassis. And Mr. Rogue is having an 8 and a loose garrison, much like Toto and 857. And right now the rally is getting swarmed the fuck down by Mr. 850, sorry, Mr. Rogue. And then he got Mr. Smoke for Race, who is finally woken up from his deep sleep inside his caves. And then you see Mr. Toto and 857 have actually come in to support their own squads. And a lot of field presence is there from Team Gaia as well to help them out in the defense of their tower, right? So these guys are actually coming and going back. Only Toto and I believe 857 are strong enough to actually fight the squads that are swarming the rally down. And the rally has actually swarmed down. This was a very, very quick rally, it seems. Destroyed right off the bat. And this is the end of the offensive by Team VWA or SSI 857. Let's see and let's wait what they have in plan. So actually when you are running away like this, do not do that. So whichever one of your squads is actually getting swarmed down or is actually getting hit, and you got, let's say, a couple of towers, or let's say a squad which is nearby, a base nearby basically, so you can actually drag your squad inside to that tower. Mr. Gumoo, he's back in the battlefield, and right now he has again tried a Rubina and a Daryl rally, but again, just like previous time, Toto, and then you got Mr. 857, who are actually trying to swarm it down. So you got Mr. Gumoo, and then you got Mr. Rogue in the field area, trying to clear it up, so reinforcements can actually reach the rally, because in order to keep the rally going, you definitely need some space. Like, I do not know why people do not use fast-moving heroes like Cynthia. Maybe it works in smaller battlefields, but I do not think they are working here right now. And then on top of that, the advantage right now VWA, I believe they are having, is they have an alliance technology which is much better. For example, their tower stands at 2,760 health points, right? And then if you go to Gaia, then you got the Gay Alliance, they have 1,020. So that is a difference of 600 hit points, which is a mega difference, to be honest. With a small update after all the fighting that has been done, let me show you all the state of the game. So basically VWA, so a lot of whales actually ported in to help them out from IC8 as well. President of region 116 was here as well. So they are trying to cut off and capture the checkpoint 3 here. And Mr. 857 is building right now with the help of obviously a lot of people. Miss Coco, you got let me see, where is the main whale from the president? So a lot of whales actually have ported in, right? So you can all already see this is the state, and this is the location they were actually fighting at. They have actually burned the tower. And this is Mr. Strom. Here is Mr. 857. This guy is potentially gonna get burned if he does not like he's in a bad situation. If he gets spotted out by Mr. 857, either he has to shield up, and if his battle fever is activated, he's going to be in a bad state, right? So you can see a lot of whales have actually ported in. This is the president of Region 116, a leader of Alliance IC8, the Mr. Wolf, Big Bad Wolf, the Howling Wolf. Or it could be a Moaning Wolf as well, right? He's getting an orgasm, right? So this is the situation as for the VWA are concerned. But if we go for the Gaia Alliance, they have been smart enough. They have moved away and they are building right now in the Alliance BIC-wise area, right? So this is the fort where they are building up. Gonna take 5 hours. Here's Mr. Gumoo, then you got Mr. ROK, Mr. Zeus, a lot of others players as well. Pretty decent sized players mostly. And a couple of farms as well. So Mr. Berserker is here as well. So yeah, you can see the state of the game is tilted in the favor of SSI for the moment, but yes, they have made this small movement across. Let's see what is the situation, how it develops, and what is the plan for these guys. So here is Mr. Zoro asking me for the reason. So yeah, this is the state. So the battle for the checkpoint has started right here, as you all can see. Mr. Rogue, he came out to fight, but as usual, the field presence of SSI has always been insane, right? The same goes for this region war. The number of people that have actually ported in to help out their leaders, their R4s, they are just tremendous in number. Holy shit. The number of whales on this side is insane actually. So at one position you have 1, 2, maybe. And then you got Mr. Rogue. Then 1, 2, 3, 4 whales here. And then you got Mr. 857 and a lot of whales on his side, right? So they are able to generate a lot of people towards their team. This guy is gonna get his whooping of a lifetime. He's gonna remember the spanking he used to get in his childhood, but he ran away. So the checkpoint is being reinforced right now. You all must be wondering how I'm able to view. The thing is that I joined up Gaia so that I can easily follow all the coordinates and things like that. So Gaia is actually building a tower here, so their connection stays in case if this tower actually burns up or gets destroyed. So the burning speed is only 2 health points per second. Not too fast, not too insane, right? And on the top side they're still building onto their alliance fortress right here. So a couple of people are actually shielded up. This is the reason behind that is like the checkpoint area, it is not currently their own alliance territory. So these all bases are actually liable to be burned in case if someone can port in and start hitting them. For example, Mr. Toto, Mr. 857, if they actually decide to port in, they can burn these bases down if they are not shielded up. But yeah, what they cannot do is, since they are not connected to this alliance fortress, therefore they cannot swarm it. So in order for them to do that, they need to be part of BICY alliance, because BICY alliance is actually connected to this fortress. So very tactical setup of this fortress right here. And at the same time they are building up this tower. Let's see how long it takes. But for the moment they are gonna hold on to this alliance watchtower, and meanwhile they are getting ready. So the war for the checkpoint has commenced, and it seems like the upper hand is with the 857 and his friends right here. Mr. 857 seems to be leading the charge with his Rubina. paired up with a chassis. Usually I have seen Mr. 857 use a Rubina and a Daryl, but today, and for this particular rally, it seems like he has gone for Rubina and a chassis rally. At this point, it seems like the only person missing from this fight is Mr. Save Me. And on top of that, it could be Mr. Ace as well. So these two players are the only ones missing from the original war. So Mr. Gumoo and Mr. ROK, they come out, they swarm the rally a little bit, and then they go back. Initially, they were positioned here, but now they have decided to go across the checkpoint. But the question is that if the checkpoint falls, let's say the checkpoint falls, will they be able to port up here or not? This is going to be an interesting question, right? So Mr. ROK, Mr. Gumoo, Mr. Aziz, they are across the checkpoint and they have started hitting all those squads that are sitting by. And funnily enough, most of the squads have started running actually. Holy shit. These three guys are insanely strong. Look at the health points of these squads falling like butterflies. So finally Mr. Toto joins up, and the moment he joins up he gets swarmed down by like 3 players. So you got Mr. ROK, Mr. Gumoo with the squads that are actually a little bit damaged. Their health is not that great, but yeah. Another one of Mr. Gumoo's squad comes in. This is a Felix. And you got a lot of squads coming in from SSI, right? So the battle is breaking out here while the checkpoint stays. The rally has fallen. The checkpoint will be reinforced. And here are all the players that are fighting. So the primary players are Mr. Gumoo, Mr. ROK, and then you got Toto. Couple of other players from SSI. You have SSI's Mr. NTF, you got Miss Ava. Mr. Toto himself is currently fighting. I actually like this Boyd Warden and Eileen combo. Like 115% infantry squad attack increase. On top of that, the basic damage also gets increased. It can hit in an area with an increased skill damage thanks to the second skill, I believe, of Boyd Warden, or was it third skill? But whichever skill it is highly great for an infantry hero, right? Which makes me wonder, can Boyd Warden, can he be used with Jack Bronte? That might be a great pair as well. So most of Jack Bronte's skills, they are based on squad attack only, right? Not a range squad attack. So for squad attack, it can also increase the squad attack of infantry based heroes, right? It can be a viable option. So here is Mr. Gumoo. He has ported forward and started hitting the comparatively weaker players. Miss Eva, look at the health of this squad. Holy shit. 1 or 2 swarms and NTF and Eva are dying like little chicken pieces with mashed potatoes and a couple of onions. Right now I am gonna show you another perspective of the war. Now it has changed drastically. Like what I mean by that is, for example, right here you can see the battle that was taking place. They eventually decided to give up the checkpoint 3, and VWA, all their hard work is left for nothing, to be honest. Like as you can see here, definitely they are trying to burn out the tower and everything, and all things are linked with Gaia. They are being removed, but one thing that stands is, where did it go? Yeah, so the fortress is still building up, but what is the twist in the story is that Mr. Gumoo and Mr. ROK, they have actually joined up the other alliance, that is BICY, and they are now burning the other towers. So this means that in order for VWA to expel Gaia or BICY, They need to actually burn down complete BICY, but even if they do that, even after that, Gaia will be present inside this area. So very, very difficult situation for them, SSI I mean. But obviously, they're gonna keep trying. Let's see how this war evolves. But for now, this is what is happening right now. Let me show you some other things as well. For example, this tower, it is about to get burned down by Mr. Aziz. And then you got this tower, which is under maintenance. Then BICY, their own fortress. This is currently being burned. So here you can see Mr. Zeus, Miss Amaya, then you got Mr. Berserker. They are burning the VWA Wolf Alliance, their main fortress here. And then a couple of people from VWA actually did port in, or all those who are the natives, but definitely they cannot do anything for this particular war. But yeah, they do actually find themselves in this crossfire. Then this is the president of the region who had actually joined up with SSI for the fight, and it does seem like he's an outsider. He himself is an outsider, and he called, I believe, what I understand, this is the guy that actually called SSI for the help. And here SSI, it seems, have WRFE alliance, and then they got VWA alliance. Both of these alliances are together in this fight against, what is the name of this team? Yeah, I forgot, BACY, and then you got the second team, which is Gaia, right? So slowly they have started burning their towers, one by one. So Mr. Toby is getting smashed. So Toby is using the profile picture of a lazy dog. Whatever. Yeah, sorry. So let's see what all they are gonna do. Cannot see Mr. Gumoo. So actually Mr. Gumoo has ported in here. Probably he's gonna build up another tower right here. And this guy says, try to stop me. And funnily enough, he's already zeroed by his might and kill points. I can state that. He has probably left the tower and the game as well. So he has already been stopped while he was a toddler, or maybe he was still not born. So thank you for watching my long ass coverage of region 786 war. Thank you for watching, guys.